delighted because the Spin Mop is back with us here at HSN. And a couple things I want to mention. We have an exclusive configuration that you're only going to find at HSN. Best value anywhere. Millions of the Spin Mops have been spoken for. And you know what I'm going to do before we get started? Because I'm telling you, this makes life and cleaning and mopping so much fun, so much easier. I want to hear from you. We're going to open up our testimonial talk line. It's 1-866-376-8255. It's so funny. We're talking about cleaning products. Michael Sullivan is back with us. Do we get the best testimonials? What are you singing?
No, I'm just doing...
Are you singing holidays? But don't we get the best testimonials when it comes to the Spin Mop? People enjoy cleaning again.
Yes, we do. I mean, because the mop works. I mean, we've been here on HSN for over 5 years. We've sold almost 1 million Spin Mops just
here
on HSN alone, okay? And this is the first time we've done this, just like you just said. This is the holiday special. We're available in green, blue, and red, and it's got the two-tone colors. This is the giftable,
right?
Yeah, exclusive to HSN. This is the giftable Spin Mop is what I like to say. And look at that price, $34.95. You're not just getting the mop and the bucket, you're also getting the extra mop head as well.
Which is washable, right?
It's washable, exactly. Washable,
Great.
it's reusable. It's a $14.95 value. That is included today. But I want to show you how this works.
You got it.
If you've never seen this before, it's very simple, very easy to use.
So fun.
No bending your back. There's no putting your hands ever in the dirty, disgusting mop water. One side to wash, the other side to dry. You simply place it in the drier side. You push down on the foot pedal. Now you can see we've actually made the foot pedal larger, which is great, okay? So if you've got big feet, big chunky feet like me, it's fantastic. Now look at this. This is, the material is made, it's actually called microfiber. Now, if you've ever used microfiber before, you know as well as I do how good it is for cleaning. It leaves no streak marks or smear marks whatsoever on any surface. It doesn't matter if you have vinyl floor, if you have tile floor. Ideal if you have wood floors. Microfiber and wood go hand in hand. Now, I just cleaned up that whole entire mess, but as soon as you have a clean floor, what happens?
Oh, it's gonna get dirty again.
That's
you
it.
know that. I just thought of like a mud room when you just did that, because it started snowing in so many places just in the last week. And you walk in with your muddy, shoes and boots, and that's that yucky dirt you get all over.
No,
or if you have some, party friends that come over.
I mean, this is red wine. Lynn has plenty of party friends, all her drinking buddies that come around. This mop, it's like a thirsty camel in the Sahara Desert. It absorbs about 10 times its own weight in liquid. So not only does it work like a magnet for dust and dirt, but it does work like a vacuum for liquid. Now, if you use this mop just for picking up those party spills, it is worth its weight in gold. Now, I just picked up the whole entire half bottle of Chateauneuf de Pin right there. Delicious red wine. Look at that. No streak marks or smear marks whatsoever. The nice thing is that when I pick this mop up, it's not gonna drip, okay? It holds all that red wine is in the mop. That is a lovely outfit you're wearing. Look at that, look.
Thank you.
No drips whatsoever. You don't have to worry about dripping. That means you carry it up and down the stairs. You just take it over to your bucket just like so.
And how many steps did you just save there? Because normally you would get it, the paper towels, and you go ahead and absorb
hands
it.
of these.
Right?
Or sometimes you've got to put that towel underneath your feet. You're doing the funky chicken dance, right? Shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Look at that. All that red wine is now getting spun right out of the mop, right into the bucket where it belongs. You then place it in the drier side. Remember, you got that bigger, the better pedal. So when you push down on the foot pedal, one side to wash, the other side to dry, and it always comes out nice and clean. You're ready to mop your floor. Now, then what's the first thing you do before you mop?
I sweep it.
You sweep. That is the #1 answer. Ding, 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 ding. Look at this. Look. We're going to pour some coffee on the floor. Now, this could be...
Definitely now. You're going to have to vacuum.
Exactly, right? This is the breakfast mess right here. We got some orange juice. We have not one egg. We're going to crack a couple eggs in this, having a smashing time right here. We've also got some tomato sauce as well. Now, if that mess, how about some sticky, gooey syrup as well? If that mess was on your floor when you got home tonight, Lynn, how would you clean that mess up?
I would, first off, I'd cry.
Call the dog?
But yeah, no, it'd be 5 steps. I'd get the paper towels, I'd try to soak it up, and then I'd probably get down and scrub it with a scrubber.
Paper towels on your hands and knees. You're killing trees, you're making more of a mess. You are wasting money. Don't get on your hands and knees with paper towels. All you gotta do is grab your spin mop. Now remember, we've got coffee granules here, okay? Now the reason I put coffee on the floor is because if you vacuum or sweep, sometimes your vacuum leaves behind these small particles. So when you go to mop, this mop will actually pick up all that small particles that you left behind, the dust, the dirt, the dog hairs, the cat hairs.
One step.
One step.
How many cleaning people that have cleaning businesses have we heard from through the years, Michael, that said this has been a godsend? It has saved them so much time. They've, spent so much money on buying replacement mop heads and different mops. And this has been, it's been the dream come true. And that's why so many millions have been sold worldwide. As you're doing that and cleaning it, I just wanted to explain to everybody one more time what they're getting.
Sure.
Because I think when you look at the value of $34.95 and the 3 flex pays, which expires tonight at midnight, you're probably thinking that's just for one mop head. No, you're getting the entire mop. You're getting 2 of the mop heads. So you're gonna choose the blue and white. If you choose the blue and white, that's gonna come with the blue bucket. And then we also have it in the green and white. That'll come with the green bucket. And we have it in the red and white. They are the ones that are exclusive, those mop heads, the colored ones here to HSN. Then you get the additional white that's 100% washable, easy to care for. So you get the entire configuration at this incredible value to get it home for $12 and try it. Or here's another thing. If you apply for the HSN charge card, get this, as soon as you're approved, you can take $20 off this mop. Do you know what that would bring the price down to? $14.95.
Wow.
For everything, not the mop, the bucket, everything, and the additional, the 2 mop heads, the exclusive colors. Okay, so now we just talked about linoleum and tile. Now you're on hardwood?
No, exactly. I mean, if you have wood floors are all the rage right now. I put wood floors, a lovely walnut wood floor throughout my whole entire house. You wouldn't want to use a wet mop on your wood floors. They definitely say that in the stores when you buy it. Because what happens is, if wood gets wet, it expands. When it expands, it's going to ruin, basically your mop's going to ruin your wood floors. With this, because of the spin dry bucket, you can control the dampness. You control how wet your mop is. So with this, look, you can use it practically dry, even weighs less than 1 pound. Look, so you can easily mop up and down your stairs. You can even turn this on its side. You can mop your kick plates, shower walls, windows,
You're getting
mirrors.
scuff marks out.
Scuff marks, exactly. Now this mop is still slightly damp. You can use it dry for dusting. You can use it, I like to use it just slightly wet for mopping. Look at this. This will be the best dust mop you've ever used. Now, if you, like me, I just put in like a dark walnut, okay? You won't believe, I live in California.
Dusty.
I mean, literally every other day, I gotta mop my floors because there's so much dust. And look at this, dust sticks to microfiber like a magnet, okay? So if you use this just for dusting, it is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm gonna prove to you how dry this mop gets your floors. I mean, here we have this is an engineered wood right here, laminate floor. Again, it leaves your floors absolutely bone dry, ready to walk on, look, in less than, in seconds. Look at that, there's a paper towel down on the floor. So if you have wood floors and you're looking for a mop to use, you have to get the spin mop.
Worry-free, because that's one of the, you make such a huge investment in laminate or in wood floors or whatever it may be. You want to protect that investment. Now, we're just showing you some other ideas of how you can use it. You can see the roller technology. That's another great thing. Michael, you don't have to go and get a broom and get in between those tough places to get the dust out or the cat litter or whatever it may be. Look how it just spins right around in the floorboards.
Absolutely right. I mean, it's got a 360-degree swivel head, so it gets right around, like behind your toilet bowl, all those difficult to reach spots. Put it up against your baseboards, it's gonna spin just like so. The nice thing is it gets around like chair legs and table legs. In fact, this mop lays down so flat that you can easily mop underneath a bed or underneath a couch. Chocolate milk,
Oh yeah, nightmare. Again, how many steps are you gonna take before you start cleaning it up? You don't have to.
That's right. I mean, the money you're gonna save just on paper towels alone is gonna pay for this mop. And I mean, if you think about the price right now, I mean, $34.95. People spend over $100 a year on mops that don't even work, whether it's a rag mop, a sponge mop, or those, those dust mop things that you can buy.
You pay well, we're gonna show you all them because you pay a fortune on them. You pay a fortune on the replacement pads, not to mention the regular mops, how they get mildewed and dirty. But let's take it a step further. What do you do with a regular mop? You have to put it in a regular bucket. right?
No, exactly.
How do you squeeze out the mop head?
I mean, that's the thing.
With your hands,
With your
right?
hands. I mean...
And it's disgusting, the water.
I mean, that's the thing. You spend $20 on a mop, you got to spend another $10 on the bucket, and you still have to touch that nasty mop head with your hands. Now, I just picked up that chocolate milk. Again, to get this mop clean, it's very simple. You just take it over to the bucket, let that microfiber material expand. Now, at home, I like to use really, really hot water, because the hotter the water, the better I find. You can use any type of chemicals as well. Just let that microfiber expand. You can see all that chocolate milk is now falling out of the mop right into the bucket where it belongs. Take it over to your dryer side. Again, just push down on your foot pedal. It doesn't get any easier than this, okay? Everything gets spun right out of the mop, so you're always mopping your floor with a nice clean mop.
Yeah, it's not, soaked, and it's not, flying everywhere where you normally is. Keep in mind, we have the exclusive here of the blue and white, of the green and white, or the red and white. That's the mop head that is 100% washable. You're gonna save in just being able to wash the mop heads in themselves. We can go on, is priceless. So you get 2 of those, you get the bucket, you get the overall mop, and you have the best value anywhere here at HSN. Flex pay again, $11.65. We have one of our biggest holidays coming up this week, okay?
Yes.
Think about it for a minute. You're gonna have people coming over, in and out of the door, eating, making messes.
Yep.
Don't you wanna make life as easy as possible? My producer, Catherine, was just saying, out of all the things that she has purchased as gifts for her mom from here at HSN, and she's been here as a producer, what, 20 years now? Yeah, 20 years Catherine's been with us. And she said her mom, to this day, it's her all-time favorite, talks about the most genius gift that she was ever given. And it's because it makes life easier for her. It's genius. It makes life really. It's the truth for anybody. I mean, going around the commode, see how it has that spin? You're not getting down on your hands and knees. Now, you just did that in black, and you picked up milk, Michael.
Yes, we picked up milk. I mean, because I want to show you that you don't just use it on your vinyl floors or wood floors. It's fantastic for tile floors as well, or travertine, or if you have marble floors. And because there's millions and millions, I mean, it's called microfiber for a reason, because microfiber there's millions and millions of microscopic strands that do the cleaning for you, so you don't have to. So it's very, very good on tile floors, because it will clean your grout. It gets into the corners, all those difficult to reach spots. No more on your hands and knees. Right up against your baseboards, no problem whatsoever. There's no drips whatsoever. I mean, I can flick that, look at that, flicking that at an $80,000 camera right there. This mop does not drip. If you have stubborn stains, all you gotta do is just apply a little bit more pressure, and you can easily remove those stubborn stains. Now at home, I use this on my shower walls. It is fantastic.
Great
if you
idea.
have tile shower walls.
Yes.
Put that smile back in your tiles, what I like to say. Lynn, look at that, look. Always leaves that nice high gloss shine every single time.
Beautiful.
Isn't that fantastic?
And it's so lightweight that you can easily maneuver it if you want to get into the shower, like you said. And
Yes.
you can get up in those high places if you're choosing to do so. So it doesn't matter. You can see everything here was a mess when we started. It looks brand new. The linoleum, all the different woods that you have off to the side, the natural wood, the laminate woods, the tile, the marble, the grout. All those messes that normally would take 2 or 3 or 4 different steps to clean it up, you're doing in one.
Exactly.
Without getting down on your knees, without getting down and, making a mess and having to, scrub and then, do the wiping, or get down and do, sweep up and get the dustpan out. All the other mops I'm looking at off to the side here that most of us have, and think about it. We have to have a mop in our house.
Yes.
That's just, it's a must-have. It truly is. Do you have any of these? Or you probably did at one point in your life, right?
I mean, that is such a good point. Unless you live in a cave, you have to mop your floors. Now, when you mop your floors, it's just like putting a fresh coat of paint on your walls, okay? If you don't have the spin mop, I want you to think about this. You're gonna be in the stores, you're gonna have to buy yourself another one of these things. This is your rag mop right here that you still have to wring out with your hands, okay? When you go to mop your floor, all it does is just leave streak marks and smear marks. I mean, you pick it up, it drips everywhere.
And you have to replace it.
And it smells absolutely atrocious,
I'm not putting that in my washer.
I know, who would still, I mean, this mop right here, this is your sponge mop. Now, this was originally designed for waxing your floor, but if you use this as a floor mop, I mean, all it's good for, again, is just pushing that mess backwards and forwards. I mean, you end up doing what I used to do, Lynn. I used to just shove the mess underneath the refrigerator when no one's looking.
That's what my brother always did.
And you push down on your handle and it sandwiches that dirt right back into the sponge. So you're always mopping the floor with a dirty, disgusting sponge. Not very nice at all. Then you've got this mop right here. This is your dust mop. I mean, this thing's about as useful as an ejector seat on a helicopter. I mean, if you try and pick up a mess like this, I mean, again, it's just gonna push the mess around. And it's just like wrapping, I call it paper towel on a stick. Every time you go to the store, what do? You have to buy more refills.
Which are cheap.
Yeah, how much money you're spending on these pads. Now, if you live in a large place, you're going through hundreds and hundreds of dollars just on replacement pads. Yeah. So the money you're gonna save today, just get in the Spin Mop system. And once you go to Spin Mop, you never go back.
So in fact, let's say hi to Elizabeth, who is calling from Maryland, who also has the Spin Mop. So Elizabeth, thank you for taking the time first off to say hi to us. And tell everybody, do you love your Spin Mop?
I absolutely love it.
Great. Tell us how, what are you using it for? What was your first experience with it?
Well, I have hardwood floors, and I have cats. I have a lot of litter, and it gets all the litter up, and it gets scuff marked up. I have the one you're displaying now, the aqua, but I also had the one where you can spin the water, where the water spins, and it's just awesome. It cleans, it makes cleaning.
It does. It makes it easier, and it actually makes it enjoyable a little bit.
Actually, it does.
Right?
I enjoyed mine so much, and I had some people come over and help me clean one day.
Yeah.
And they were crazy about the mop.
Oh, isn't it funny?
So I ended up ordering them one.
Oh, how nice. And the fact that it's microfiber with your kitty cats, it's perfect with the hair and picking up the hair without having, again, taking out, eliminating one of those steps, getting the vacuum out or getting the broom out and the dustpan and all of that.
And like you're showing there, it does absorb so much more than just a normal mop.
I am delighted you took the time out. So you'd recommend, I can just hear the passion in your voice, the Spin Mop. It's not one of the most glorious or glamorous things to talk about. But boy, when it makes life easier for us, it's why not, right?
Absolutely.
Would you say, like, I'm sure you've tried all the mops, out there. Would you say the Spin Mop's, without a doubt, the best mop you've ever used, right?
Yes, actually, I have about, this is almost embarrassing, I have about 6 different types of mops in my closet.
Right.
But this is the one I use.
Yeah, that's the true test. That's why I kept looking at the ones over here that we have on the side, Elizabeth, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I went through that stage. Oh yeah, I went through that one too. Oh yeah, I used to get the replacements for that one too. Yeah. Well, I appreciate your call, and we want to wish you a wonderful holiday season, and thanks a million. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
And happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
You too.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Well, there's Elizabeth from Maryland. So you heard her. She has a whole closet full of mops, but this is the one she reaches for every single time. What are you mopping up here now?
That right there was delicious dessert I was going to make for you. That was chocolate surprise. That was hot chocolate, dry chocolate, and wet chocolate as well. Maybe it's a wet chocolate, but all sticky syrup. That's what it was. Sticky gooey syrup. So every type of chocolate. Again, look how this mop doesn't drip, okay? There's no drips whatsoever, okay? To get it clean, you just take it over to your bucket, just let that microfiber material expand. Down. Very, very simple. Now, this is a cool feature too. Look, we've made the pedal bigger, okay? We've got the spill guard right here. We've also added dual spouts, okay? So you got one, it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. It's fantastic. To get it clean, just simply, let the microfiber material expand. A bit of hot water in there. You can use any type of detergent. You then simply just place the mop in the dryer side. So one side's like your washing machine. Very, very easy to use. You don't have to graduate from Harvard Mop School into use. It's very, 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 very simple. Look at that, and it always comes out nice and clean. You're always mopping your floor with a clean
That's the
mop.
difference.
It makes good sense.
It does. And if you are just tuning in, let's just go through this configuration that we are delighted to have exclusively here at HSN. It's the largest and best value, but you can find the Spin Mop anywhere. $39.95 is typically our normal price that we offer for the set of 2. And you don't have the exclusive individual, the 2 colors now. We have the blue and white, which will come with the blue bucket. And then, of course, you get the entire mop here as well, both washable mop heads, or the green and white, or we have the red and white. That's what's exclusive here to HSN, and the exclusive price, and only here at HSN do you have the opportunity to get this home for under $12. You just heard from Elizabeth from Maryland. There's a reason why close to 1 million of the spin mops have been sold just here at HSN. It makes life easier. It works. It's genius. You're not bending down. I don't care what the mess is. I mean, the biggest mess, red wine is what Michael just put all over here.
Red wine, you make me feel so fine. Yeah, you're right, any type of mess. Now, one thing I do want to say is, please don't take my word for it, but go to hsn.com.
Read the reviews.
Put spin mop into the search bar, and everything you need. It's like a one-stop mop shop right there on HSN. That's what I love about HSN. If you need extra replacement mop heads, they're always available. We have scrubbing brushes. We have all different types of attachments. Everything you need. I mean, because there's nothing worse than buying a sponge mop and you go back to the store